The steam, the smell, this moi moi came straight from my garden. I harvested every single ingredient, the vegetables, the coconut, even the leaves I used to wrap it. I didn't use any oil or foil, just coconut cream from my own tree, giving it that rich, silky taste you can almost smell through your screen. Whenever I taste food like this, I'm reminded that everything I need is right here in my garden. So today I want to show you how I made this moi moi, from harvesting the leaves to making creamy coconut milk to wrapping it all by hand, just the way it was done when I was growing up. First of all, you're watching my plant life. This is where I grow, harvest and cook straight from my garden. Every time I step into my garden, I'm reminded of how much abundance can come from the soil. With a little care and some patience and a lot of love. So this morning I'm harvesting fresh moi moi leaves, the kind that reminds me of home. The smell alone brings back memories of my childhood. I'll also be harvesting a few vegetables to add some color, texture and flavor to today's meal. Everything I'm using is from my garden and it's fresh, organic and full of life. And of course, one of the most special ingredients today comes from my own coconut tree. This coconut is not fully dry yet. The meat is still soft, tender and creamy. I've noticed that coconut like this give the richest, thickest cream, and there's little to no sugar in them, just pure natural coconut flavor. So I cracked it open, scooped out the flesh and blended it with water to extract the cream. To the base of every good moi moi, the beans. I peeled mine off camera, blended them with some water and then added salt, pepper mix, nutmeg and 1 egg. I also added seasoning cubes. You can tell from the aroma that this will be special. The coconut cream blends perfectly with the beans, giving it a smooth, rich consistency that's not too thick and not too runny, just perfect for wrapping. These are the vegetables I'll be adding, fresh and straight from the garden. I love adding vegetables to moi moi because it turns into a full balanced meal, rich in protein, fiber and flavor. And because the vegetables are homegrown, these taste sweeter and fresher than anything from the market. Before wrapping, I start by taking 2 moi moi leaves, one large and one smaller. And then I gently remove the veins so the leaves become soft and foldable. Then I place the smaller leaf underneath the larger one on top. That way it holds better and gives a neat shape. I fold the sides carefully to form a small pocket. And then I scoop some of the beans batter inside. Add a bit of my chopped vegetables and then seal it gently by folding over the top. Before I started wrapping, I lined the pot with a few moi moi leaves at the bottom, poured water and allowed it to start boiling. And then I arranged each wrap gently into the pot of boiling water. Immediately after wrapping, the leaves at the bottom keep them from burning and adds even more aroma as they steam. And then I covered the top with more moi moi leaves to seal in the heat, and I cooked on low heat for about 45 minutes. Cooking moi moi on low heat gives it time to absorb the coconut cream, to firm up properly and to develop that rich flavor that makes you close your eyes when you take the first bite. Unwrapping moi moi always feels like opening up a gift. You never get tired of that moment when the steam escapes and the aroma fills the air. Look at that perfectly steamed, soft, creamy and glistening from the coconut cream. This one is extra special because every single ingredient, from the leaves to the vegetable to the coconut, came from my home garden. The thing about cooking your moi moi in leaves is that the first bite brings back that memory of childhood and also memory of family gathering and the comfort of home cooked meals wrapped in leaves. The flavor of the leaves adds a depth that no foil or nylon or plastic can ever give. The vegetable brings freshness and the coconut cream gives it a richness that melts in your mouth. My plant life makes me grateful for the soil that feeds me at home and the plant that keeps giving me food and the tradition that reminds me of who I am. Cooking and eating straight from my garden is so satisfying. I'm grateful for how I plant, the things I harvest, and the food that I make with my harvest. If you've never tried making moi moi with fresh vegetables and coconut cream, I hope this video inspires you to try it. I promise you, you will love it. And hopefully it will encourage you to grow simple vegetables like the ones I used. Because there is no greater satisfaction than eating what you've grown with your own hands. Thank you for watching and thank you for being part of my plant life. I will see you in my next video. Bye.